Hey guys, it's
Hey.
Dave and Wemmy here. I'm joking.
Yeah.
It's Dave and Wemmy here. So we were thinking the other day.
Okay.
And we decided to create a tag.
Boom. What's it called?
It's called the Childhood Flashback tag. Yeah.
I like it.
We're taking it back, throwing it back.
Okay.
We should call it Childhood Throwback tag.
Alright, we can do that too.
Whatever you
I like
want to call it.
flashback. I like flashback,
Alright,
yeah.
Childhood Flashback tag.
Okay.
So, this was mainly Dave's idea, I think. Kudos to
Everything but the title.
him. Alright, so I guess we'll start.
Yeah, sure.
Alright. So, first question. What was in your lunch bag?
Ooh, in my lunch, I had every day just. So it was a sandwich. It was always a sandwich. Had a sandwich. Had a treat, a snack.
Okay.
Had a cookie.
Yep.
Had a fruit.
Yep.
And had a can of pop.
A can of pop?
You betcha.
How did you get that?
What do you mean? Why are
I
you
don't know
yelling?
any kids
I'm
who
right
get
here.
cans of pops.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What? No, those aren't
Kids
crazy.
get juices.
The worst.
How
no.
did you sneak pop?
It wasn't sneaking. That was just what we did.
Man.
The worst was, it was funny. It was like the sandwich was just like always so good, Mom. It was great. You know what? I can't complain because Mom made my lunch. So. Yeah.
What kind of sandwich was it?
To be honest, I love like ham and cheese,
Okay.
peanut butter and jelly. Love those. It was the leftover like roast beef, and then like mustard. I don't even like mustard. And every day I'd be like, Mom, I don't like mustard. Thanks, Mom. Love you too. What about you?
We always did cold meats and tuna every now and then, sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, yeah,
I think my
I like
favorite
tuna.
was like the roast beef cold cut.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the cold cut.
The cold
yeah,
cut.
sure.
Yeah, the cold cut roast beef.
Yep.
And we'd have that on bread with lettuce
Mm.
and butter or mayo, depends on the day.
Okay. Okay.
And I had I don't know, treat, sweet, whatever. Usually fruit
roll
up.
Nice.
Yeah. Usually fruit roll up. Every now and then I had Dunkaroos.
Oh yeah.
I had Dunkaroos every now
Gushers.
and then. Yeah. And juice boxes.
What about a fruit? No fruit?
Banana.
Banana. That's good.
Yeah.
We always,
Every now and then it'd be like a orange,
Yeah.
tangerine.
Ours
Yeah.
is usually apple or orange.
Yeah, I didn't really do the apple very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Okay, second question. Speaking of lunch boxes, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Where was it again? Oh, your trade. What did you trade out
Oh,
of your lunchbox?
I used to trade that can of pop.
Really?
Because nobody else had it.
Yeah, no one else got
Yeah.
it. Like, how did you get away
Yeah,
with that?
so I'd always trade like cans of pop for like gushers or like better snacks. Cause like our like treat snack was usually pretty good, but every now and then it'd be like oh man, what do you call those things? Nutri-Grain. Like, and you're just like, or like a kind of crappy granola bar, and you're just like, this isn't a treat. Like, man.
My mom tried to sneak those in
Yeah.
too, and I'm like, Mom, no
Just
one
like
likes these.
they're a treat, I swear. It's like,
Yeah,
no,
they're healthy. It's not a treat.
Yeah.
What did I trade? See, we were weird. We did the what'd you call it? What'd you call them again? Ramen noodles. You know how you like put it in the bag and we'd open up the seasoning and dump it in the bag and eat it raw. That's what that was the cool thing at my school. So every now and then I'd trade like a fruit roll up for like someone's.
You trade away the fruit roll up?
No, like we'd share. Like I'd give them my fruit roll up and they'd give me some of their like.
So you trade away your fruit roll up?
Yeah.
You're still, God no! That was the best part. Oh man.
You had to have tried the dried noodles. They're terrible for your body, but you couldn't tell that to us in elementary.
But it's not about them being terrible. They didn't even taste that good compared to fruit roll up.
They tasted good to us.
Fruit roll up was all sugar.
Fruit roll up was awesome, especially when you'd unravel it and like the
wrap
the
it around your
games
finger and you could suck on it.
Yeah. Oh man, can we get fruit roll up?
No.
Do they still make them?
Yeah.
Oh man, kids are enjoying nowadays. I want a fruit roll up. Okay, next. What did you do during recess?
Tag, cops and robbers.
Cops and robbers.
We were always active. Like it was always. Yeah, did you play cops and robbers?
I played cops and robbers.
Yeah, like so it was always some sort of tag game.
Okay.
Like hide and go seek.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, although there was a spirit there. Well, basketball was a little later, but there's a spirit there, or a sprint, a spurt. That's the word I was actually going for.
I'm like a spirit in your playground.
I was all scared. No, there was a spurt where we were playing red butt. That's, you know that, where you throw the ball, red ass.
Okay.
Where you throw the ball against the wall and you catch it.
I don't know if we called it red butt.
Yeah, and then you line the guy up who gets all the letters and you just pepper him.
Yeah, and try not to get hit.
No, you try and hit that guy.
I know, he tries not to get hit.
No, you can't move. Because he got enough letters. He screwed up 7 times, so he spelled out red butt. And then once you spelled out, then you get it. You get a red butt. That's the idea of the game. What about you?
What did I do during recess? Hopscotch.
Oh yeah.
Hopscotch. And soccer baseball. Soccer baseball was the bomb diggity.
We never played that. We played that in gym. Never
really?
in recess.
Oh my gosh. The game would carry on for 2 weeks.
We weren't organized enough to.
Yeah. Boys. You. How did you get to school?
Bus. The 45-minute bus ride.
Really?
That was so long. I remember. So I could, sitting in my kitchen, I could see the bus about 2 minutes away, 2.5 minutes away or so. So it was perfect. I could sit inside where it's nice and warm.
Yep.
Watch for the bus. There it is coming around the corner and just kind of leisurely walk out. So that was good. But I was the second person on and the second last person off. So it was the longest bus ride. Yeah. Do you walk?
Well, in Nigeria, my dad would take us to school. And here, I took the bus.
Okay.
And it was like 7 minutes. I was pretty close to the school,
So
I'm not gonna lie.
So you probably should have been walking? You just
probably should have been. And they let us on. Yeah, we took the bus.
Cool.
Yeah. Your favorite grade?
You go first. Favorite grade?
I'm gonna say when I was in Nigeria, probably like grade 4.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, because when I got here, kids are mean. They made fun of me. They made fun of me because I was the, accent African girl. And they were like, did you live in huts? No, I did not. Sorry, I'm sorry, guys. That gets to me. No, I did not live in a hut. No.
People ask us if we live in igloos.
Yeah, no, we don't live in igloos.
We don't live in igloos.
I did not live in huts.
It shouldn't get to you.
It got me so angry because they'd be like, woo, 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 and like make monkey noise. I'm just like,
that's extremely racist.
Yeah.
Man.
Like, I've never even seen a monkey. My first monkey encounter was when I got to Canada and went to the freaking zoo. It was just so terrible. So I'm going to say grade 4. Because kids were nice.
Ironically enough, it's grade 4 for me. We had bird bucks. So our teacher, Miss Bird, every time, you did something good or whatever, or did well on a test or something, you get bird bucks. And then at the end of every month or so,
I get it.
we had this auction, and you could skipping ropes. Those were the hot commodity. I dummied them. I had them all. Yeah.
I'm gonna sneak in another grade 8.
You can't say 2.
I'm gonna sneak it in because I can. Grade 8 was the bomb. I had a teacher who was retiring in my grade 8 year, and he was our grade 8 teacher. We had like a grand piano in our classroom. We had a fireplace in our classroom. We watched.
That doesn't seem safe at all.
Yeah, because he had been. Come on, he's retired, so he's been there his entire life. So he had really jazzed up his classroom. Our class was just the bomb. I was so happy he was my teacher, and he taught us all a song on the piano before we left. We all had to learn. There was something else he taught us, and I don't remember, unfortunately, but we watched really good movies. We had a TV in our class that was permanently there, not the one you wheel around. Yeah. It was in the wall. He installed it there, and we used to do exercise.
He doesn't own the classroom.
Oh, he did. Mr. I'm trying to remember his name. It was Max
You don't even know his name?
Because I was getting confused with the street name. So I'm not, McMurray. I think that was his name. Yeah, and we did exercises every day for 15 minutes. He would stop, and we would do and he'd play the hand jive song from Greece.
The what?
Hand jive.
Oh, hand jive.
Yeah, he'd play that, and we'd exercise for 15 minutes every day. I loved him. He was a great teacher.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. Next question.
Who's your favorite teacher? Nice.
He wasn't my favorite.
Saw that one coming.
He wasn't my favorite, but he was my... Oh, no, I'm not allowed to go to high school. So I guess for elementary school, yeah, he was my favorite teacher. Hands down.
So elementary school goes to grade 8 then?
Yeah, grade 8.
See, it's tough. All my teachers have been kind of, pretty good. I haven't really had a bad one except It was grade 8 was probably the worst. We had like 6 teachers, so whatever. We made one cry. Let's not get into that tonight. But no, I'd say, you know, my favorite I think would have been Mr. Wolcott.
Okay.
He was stern.
Okay.
You know, he'd really just
Iron hand.
yeah. But at the same time, he was a bit of a pushover too. So we got to play soccer, baseball, and regular baseball a lot. And like, you know, you just as long as you're giving him respect.
Yeah, I like those kind of teachers.
You're doing things for him, he'll do it back.
Best friend.
Best friend, easy, Mark. Yeah.
Oi.
Still is today, by the way.
Oh, yeah, sweet.
Hey.
Yeah, I think mine would have been Oyin. This is back in Nigeria, and then in Canada, Oyin.
Okay.
Yeah, and then here in Canada would have been Marie because we both got made fun of, so we became friends.
Where's Marie from?
She was actually Canadian, naturally born Canadian. She was a white Canadian girl.
I thought you just fit in because
No, she was a white Canadian girl.
Well, you know what? That makes me feel better because we're not just picking on the immigrants. You know, got to pick on everybody.
Stop it. Not okay.
Got to pick on everybody.
Anyway, childhood sweetheart or playground crush?
What can I say? All the ladies loved me.
Ladies
I
love
could
Dave.
just keep
LL
Ryan
Cool D?
No. Wow.
LL Cool J, that's what it means. Ladies love Cool J.
I know, but
LL Cool D. Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, no, who I like. Oh, Jennifer Ang. Can I say the last name? That's alright.
Yeah.
Jen. Mark will know. Matt will know. We all had a crush on her at the same time. Ironically, years later, another buddy of ours, who became a buddy, dated her.
Was she still hot?
Oh, yeah. But...
Is she still hot now?
Like, yeah. Not my tape.
Wrong answer. No.
Oh. Well, I just meant, you know, she's doing her thing.
I'm joking. My childhood sweetheart, in Nigeria, I had one that I was just in love with. His name was Dare. And he was just like a man.
Was it?
Like, you know, 9.
Was it spelled Dare?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. He was pretty cool. He was pretty cool. I liked him. He didn't like me though. He liked this other girl, Tammy or Teju or something. What's her name? Yeah.
You win some, you lose some.
Yeah. But then when I came to Canada, I liked all the boys. None of them liked me.
Why were you like such a, you know, hoe?
You're allowed to like them.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I liked one in each grade. None of them liked me because I was black. Yeah.
Let's break down these racial barriers.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
Jeez.
Alright, next. So, your favorite playground recess game?
Cops and robbers. Easy.
Hands down.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
That's great.
I think mine was hopscotch.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to have to roll back because hide and go seek, in certain circumstances, by far the best. There's this one time one kind of scenario we'd play. Mark would be chasing myself and this one kid, and basically me and this one kid would hide in the same spot every time, just so Mark would find us, because Mark would literally poke his head around the corner, and this kid would scream at the top of his lungs. He was scared for his life. Like, not even a word of a lie. Like, it was hilarious. It would just be high pitched. This is a dude. Highest pitched. Just, it's just like, oh god, that was the best.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So.
Okay. How did you get punished?
Dictionary words, that was one.
Had to write them out?
Had to write them out in their definitions, yeah. Oh man, that was always funny because you'd always, you know, look for the word, spend your time looking for the words with the shortest definitions, when if you just wrote them out, you'd probably be done.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that was one. Standing on the wall. You had the wall.
On the wall?
On the wall. So is that recess if you did something bad?
Oh.
You're already outside, so you had to go to the wall for like 5 minutes.
Okay.
And 5 minutes out of a 15-minute recess.
It's a lot.
A long time.
I was thinking literally like, here's a wall.
No.
And
no,
here's the ledge, and you're standing. I'm just like, how do you get on the ledge?
You're standing with your back to the wall.
Okay. Yeah, you guys should have probably came up with a better term.
What else? You know, suspensions and stuff.
Were you ever suspended?
No.
Good job. Yeah. Were you ever sent to the wall? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I
you're
was
a troublemaker.
Well, because we weren't even allowed to play like red butt. Yeah, so that got us sent a lot.
For me, in Nigeria, we got punished with the usual, like, you get on your knees and put your hands up like this, and you stay like that. No.
Oh.
Get on your knees and you put your hands up and stay like that as long as whatever, and you face the wall.
Oh,
and do that. And if you're talking too much, my teacher did this to us once, and it was me and this Dari kid that I liked. Obviously, we were terrible. So she sent us to the wall because we're talking too much during class, and she said, "Start talking." So we literally had to talk to the wall for like 45 minutes. It was so terrible. And the other kids in class can
awesome.
see. So you're just like,
awesome.
why am I here? I wish I wasn't talking. Like, what do you say to a wall? Like, and if you like stop talking, she's like, hey. It's like, oh man, you gotta start talking again.
That's a great punishment.
Yeah.
I like this teacher.
Yeah. And then you got B in Nigeria. But here I never got punished ever. Never got in trouble.
Get your 2 shoes.
I learned. I'm sorry. After talking to the wall for 4 years,
You don't have to be scared.
I came to Canada. I was just like, not saying a word.
Don't have to be scared over here.
Yeah. Too late. Couldn't tell me that. Yeah. Next, how many schools did you go to? Oh gosh.
What?
I gotta think. I'll start thinking now.
Oh, good, because my answer is pretty quick. I only went to 1, but
gosh.
technically, I guess you could count it as 2 if we're counting to grade 7 and 8.
Yeah.
But yeah, same school, kindergarten,
1
grade
to
6,
and then middle school.
and then middle school. But it was only because of I would actually gone to the same school K to 8, but it wasn't built until I started grade 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 2.
2. Nice. I went to 1 in Nigeria. Here, yeah, until I got here. And then here, went to 1 in Scarborough.
Ooh, name dropping.
Yeah. Mississauga. 2.
Yeah.
4.
Wow.
I went to 4.
See, I thought we were going to get up to like 16.
No, I went to 4.
It took you that long to know
Well,
that
the thing
you
is,
went to
like,
4
because
schools?
I went to 3, unless I missed one. I might have missed one. I don't know.
Okay.
I went to 3 in a matter of, like, 2 years.
Ah.
So
That's
that
okay.
trips me up, yeah.
Sure.
What? Were you a cool kid, a bully, smart kid? What were you? What kind of kid were you?
I was like...
This one was a troublemaker. I can just tell.
No way. I was a good kid.
Were you?
Oh yeah. I was like the smart, cool kid.
Must be nice.
I know, it was pretty nice. What can I say? But it was like, I had this nice, I was just dancing on a line of, the teachers just loved me. Because, I was smart and
You're
whatever.
smart, yeah.
But then I would play on the edge and, really just...
piss them off. You're like, man, but he's so smart.
Yeah, so they wouldn't do anything. Yeah, and, you gotta keep your respect to your peers, right?
Yeah.
Gotta take
your
the
street
thing.
cred.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Gotta keep that up.
Yeah. I was a smart kid. And...
What happened? I got you there.
I am a smart kid.
Damn, I think I said I was as well. Anyway.
Yeah. I was a kid that was bullied for a little bit. And then I got my groove back, and I was just like, you need to step back before I bust you in your face.
Man, what happened?
I was just tired of it, and I stood up for myself. Because I'd get home from school crying all the time. My mom would be like, really? Why are you crying? I'm like, because they made fun of me. She's like, no, that's not okay. Suck it up. Stop crying. Stand up for yourself. I'm just like, but they're going to make fun of me. And no, she wasn't having it. So eventually I was just like, you know what? I'm going to cry at school. I'm going to get home. She'll make me cry more. I got to do something about the situation. So I did. I never ever actually, touched anyone. But I did get very, I don't care what you're saying. Don't talk to me. Get out of my face. I got very attitude-y. Yeah.
Got a little more passive-aggressive.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. What did you do during spring break?
Chores.
Spring break, March break, whatever.
Chores.
Oh,
I grew up on a farm.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's
not very fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you?
I went out!
Oh, what do you
I
mean
went to
you
the mall.
Oh.
Every
As
day.
a kid?
Yeah.
Like grade 1?
Oh, grade 1, I didn't have spring break. I just got tutored.
Oh, God.
That was my spring break.
So for spring
the tutor
break,
would come over and spend the full, 8 hours of the day with us.
Okay, so during your spring break, you had school.
Yeah, it just never got a break. Even during the summer, we still had tutor all through the summer. Never stopped.
Funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
What did you do after school?
Chores.
After
4 o'clock, short time.
Really?
Yeah.
Aww. I gotta
feed those animals.
That's true. Gotta keep us fed.
Yeah, gotta keep us
animals.
fed. Absolutely.
Yeah, good job. I got home, did my homework, played video games.
Oh man, what video
games? And then went outside and played some more.
Yeah, we'd play outside too.
Yeah.
What video games?
Sega.
Sega. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. And then my Nintendo. And like, does anyone remember those like handheld games that were like water filled? Did you ever have those? Or was that just like an African kid thing?
With like the marbles that rolled around?
Or the rings, they were different things, but it was just water?
Totally, yeah.
Those were so much fun.
Yeah. Yeah,
man, those good old days. No battery needed. Like, you just
games suck. Like the ones where you had to roll like 18 different marbles into 18 different holes, and you're getting them all, and you just got one left, and then somebody like bumps your elbow, and you're like, damn it! All of them are gone.
Yep. Alright, favorite field trip?
Jeez, oh, this is easy. This is one where we made the teacher cry. Outdoor Ed Center.
Outdoor what?
It's called the Outdoor Education Center.
Okay.
Outdoor Ed Center. And so basically it's just like a conservation authority kind of thing. So you're just out in the woods and whatever, learning about leaves and stuff. But anyway, the best part is we went in the winter, so we're just having snowball fights. We're in grade 8.
Okay.
So we're having snowball fights, and that's not allowed, obviously. And this is one of the new teachers. She's young. She couldn't control us. We were awful. Anyway, and then so we were bad enough that we missed out on the maze at the end of the day. The best part of the whole day, we missed it because we were talking and just being jerks all day. And then on the bus ride home, we sang 99 Bottles of Beer on the Wall. And we literally sang it from when we left the driveway to pulling in the school driveway. And as we pulled into the school driveway, we got to like 0.
Yeah.
So we were just like, yeah! We're all cheering. The teacher ran off the bus crying.
Oh my gosh, she's like, you guys are
and then we got brought into our tech room because it's soundproof.
Yeah.
And the vice principal just, oh man, he was going to town on us.
Terrible kids.
It was great. We didn't even do anything to her. She was just.
It was an emotional abuse.
But we weren't even doing it at her. We were having a great time.
Yeah.
We weren't hurting her.
Oh, kids.
Just a little baby.
My favorite, I think, would have been it was Black Creek Pioneer Village. I went to go see like how the Native Indians lived and stuff. I really enjoyed that.
Cool.
Yeah. That's about that.
Just educational.
Yeah.
Nice.
Have you ever been suspended? We already covered that.
Yeah.
No. Good. So, what did you want to be when you grew up? What did you ever think about? Did you dream? Did you have those like little bubbles that would come up and you'd be like?
I didn't want to be like a firefighter or like an astronaut or like policeman or none of I was just doing chores all the time.
Man,
not allowed to think about what you want to be. Just
maybe
feed the pigs.
Maybe the plan was that you'd want to be a farmer.
Oh, that's totally my parents' plan.
Yeah, maybe that's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's not me dreaming. That's them dreaming.
Yeah.
Keep dreaming, Mom and Dad. Keep dreaming.
You're terrible. I wanted to be a nurse. I wanted to be a bride.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be this year, so I achieved one of my goals as a child. I wanted to be a teacher. That was the longest, one of them all, and I would always teach the imaginary kids in my bedroom. They didn't have names. I just pretend I had a class of 40 kids and just start teaching them and disciplining them. Be like, hey, you got that wrong. Hey, stop talking. You go kneel and face the wall.
So, 1, that's a full classroom.
It is a full. I had
2,
big dreams.
Why are you punishing them for getting something wrong?
Because they weren't paying attention.
Man, you're harsh.
I was a very stern teacher. You weren't gonna mess with me.
Very stern imaginary teacher.
Yeah.
What else? Anything else?
I think that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right on.
That was pretty simple.
Not bad.
At a point, I wanted to be like a carpenter. Yeah.
Like the big guy.
What?
Like the big guy. Yeah.
Big guy.
I was gonna make a joke because I wanted you to say Jesus.
Oh.
And I'd be like, no, Paul Bunyan or something.
Oh. I
Terrible.
see. I wanted to be a carpenter for a while. That's just because my dad used to do a lot of home stuff, and I used to always help him. And I'm like, I want this when I grow up. I still kind of do, guys. I'm not gonna lie. If I could, I would literally just do woodwork. It's great. It's a lot of fun. So, sorry guys, our battery died. Had to switch cameras.
Yeah, we're terrible.
And we're only one question away. So, final question. What were you afraid of?
Nothing. I'm a dude.
Nice try. What were you afraid of? I always joke and say he was afraid of the iron because he still doesn't like to iron his clothes. When I say to you guys it's a struggle, it's the biggest struggle of the world. I
wanted to wear a Canadian shirt today because, we're approaching the Olympics. Go Canada. She didn't let me. So I wore red instead. So still go Canada. Yay.
The shirt was wrinkled like a piece of paper crumpled in the garbage.
But do you guys care? No. No.
I gave him a choice. I said, take an iron, just iron it, and you can wear it, no problem. No.
So I took it off.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think he's afraid
and I
of
pouted
orange.
for a long time.
He did. Awesome.
Yeah, no,
afraid of nothing?
I don't remember fears. Like, I wasn't afraid of the dark. I wasn't afraid of like animals or anything. Heights. Like, I always had to climb stuff as a kid. Like, nothing. Yeah. Like, I don't even know what I'm afraid of now. I know I must be afraid of something.
Proud of you. You're afraid of losing me.
Oh yeah.
What was I afraid of? Everything.
This is really gonna bother me.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm afraid that I'll never be afraid of something.
Okay.
You go.
I was afraid of the dark.
Okay.
Which was interesting because being in, Nigeria, if you guys know a lot about Nigeria, you often have periods without electricity, which you use lanterns and stuff, but...
Oh, that's delightful.
I was still afraid of the dark.
You know what? Maybe that's why you were afraid, because like a lantern emits like a much different light. Than,
it does.
So maybe it was like the
shadows and all that. Yeah.
It was spooky for you.
Yeah, maybe.
What else?
Yeah, I was afraid of the dark. I was afraid of bugs. Really?
Bugs?
Just spiders. Yeah. I was
like afraid of them, or they just gross you out?
No, I was afraid of spiders.
Okay.
And I think it's because I legit got bit by something like a spider once. And I was just terrified of those things. Like, I would not stay in a room with a spider in it. Even now, like, it's pretty difficult. Like, I have to kill it. Or know where it is at all times.
Tracking
like,
device
I'm just
on
like,
the spider.
where is the spider? Yeah. What else was I afraid of? Nothing.
Heights?
No.
No.
So...
Anyway,
that's our childhood flashback tag.
Childhood flashback
tag. We tag every single person out there. I don't know why I said it like that.
So, everybody give it a try. Hopefully, improve upon it or whatever.
Yeah, let us know when you've done a video. We want to watch it. We're excited to see what you guys experienced as children.
Or what you think of ours, because if it's just garbage, then that's cool too.
Hey.
It wasn't just garbage, let's be honest.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you guys next time.
See ya.
Bye.